Hey friends, and welcome back to this week's Self-Love Masterclass. I know it's been a little while again since I did a video. I've missed you all, of course, as usual, and it feels so good to be back here doing another video for you. So for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Renee Mullings-Lewis. I am a self-love coach among many other things, and every week, well, almost every week, we come back here to talk about all things related to self-love and spirituality. We have conversations here that help us along our self-love journey so that we can be the best version of ourselves that we can be, and so that we can manifest whatever we want in life. So a lot of people like to take notes when they watch these videos, so feel free to grab a pen. Also, I have a number of playlists. Definitely be sure to check them out and to subscribe if you really like what you see. Today, we are going to talk about the world of distractions. I have received so many DMs and questions and comments and emails from people that are like, I said that 2017 was going to be my year. I said that this was going to be the year that I would really make things happen. And here I am, midway, halfway through the year, and I'm feeling a little bit lost. Some of you said that you've had some pretty amazing breakthroughs, some awesome things that have happened, but you're still not really where you want to be. And then there are some of you that are just like, yo, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I am still exactly where I was in 2016. Nothing has changed. So first, I want to just let you know that whether you're in the first camp or the second camp, or you're like, I'm not even in any of these camps, it's okay. You're not alone. There are other people in the world right now that are feeling exactly the way you're feeling. Self-love isn't an easy road, and the journey is filled with obstacles and ups and downs. You've got setbacks of all kinds. And while it's incredibly rewarding, and I really do feel like self-love is the foundation that we build everything upon, that doesn't mean that it's going to be all kittens, sunshine, and rainbows. Sometimes it's really hard, and sometimes it's really, really lonely. And that's whether you have a gaggle of friends and family who support you, or you're completely on your own. You can still feel alone on the journey sometimes. And that's why I really love being a self-love coach, and why I really like coming out here and doing these videos, because we're not meant to do this alone. So let's talk about the different kinds of distractions that sort of occur. You get like physical distractions, literal distractions. So like today I was trying to film this video, and my cat Duke, who many of you know if you follow me on Instagram, was like acting up and making all kinds of noises, and it was like I couldn't film, and then the toaster oven went off and the fire alarm went off, and there's just noise everywhere. Physical distractions can also come in the form of like breakdowns, unexpected breakdowns, like suddenly your car breaks down, suddenly the water heater breaks down, suddenly you lose your home to a fire. Like when physical things get taken away from you, it can totally throw you off. It can be a distraction. Then we also have distractions in the form of like people vying for our time or our attention. And not only just people, sometimes it's jobs or work-related projects, people that we work with, but it's basically people who want more and more of our attention, or like your kids, right? As much as you love them and they're amazing and they're awesome, if you have children, they need more and more of your attention, and sometimes that can be a distraction for you. Then here's a third type of distraction that I want to talk about. It's the negative self-talk. I know you know what I'm talking about, because we all have it. It's the, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm ready. I'm scared. I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. I suck. Whatever your ego is saying to you. Now, the other day I wrote a post about the ego, and somebody said to me, no, your ego's a bad thing. You want to get rid of it. It's what causes wars and destruction and all this kind of stuff. And I have a very radical view on the ego. I actually think that while it's not where you want to live from, it's not like you want to be led by your ego. Your ego is a part of you. It's a part of your wounded self. It's always highlighting to you the parts of you that need more love, attention, and care. The parts of you that you want to continue to work on for your own healing so that you can become stronger, clearer, and feel more confident in the skin you're in. The ego acts as a contrast. Without contrast, we really don't have any way of learning. So the ego is not a bad thing. It serves a purpose. When it's not managed, when it's on a rampage, it's on loudspeaker, and it's running our life, it gets in our way. Okay, so those are the distractions. The thing to understand is that distractions are not going away. I mean, I wish I could say, guess what? At some point in your self-love journey, distractions won't happen. Distractions will be a thing of the past. You'll no longer ever be distracted again. But I can't say that because you're a human being. Distractions are a part of life. They're things that every single one of us have to deal with. What we have the opportunity to learn is how we can continue to move forward. How can we continue to build and grow and evolve and get closer to our dreams and our goals while distractions are happening? I say there are 3 things that we want to pay attention to. These are the things that I personally work on, and when I'm working with my clients one-on-one, we dive really deep into these things. The first thing is you gotta know what you're focusing on. Because if you're not focusing on the things that are going to help you to move forward, you're focusing on the things that are holding you back. So if you're not where you want to be, chances are your focus is a little bit off. Now here's the next thing. You want to be really asking yourself how committed you are to manifesting the things that you want. Because some of us say we want things. I want to be famous. I want to be wealthy. I want to be married. I want to have kids. But then we find out what it takes to accomplish those things or to have those things, and suddenly we don't want to do those things. We don't want to take those actions or the steps. So saying you want something is one thing, but you got to really know if you're actually committed to doing everything that it takes to have that. And you got to be honest with yourself about that. Sometimes it's that we don't even know what it takes to actually realize or manifest these things, and that's where we're getting stuck. And definitely someone like a self-love coach like myself, or a therapist, or maybe even a really good friend, if they can keep things separate, could help you with that. And then the last thing is clarity. This is so important, especially when it comes to manifesting. Are you clear about what you want? Today, are you like, yes, I want to be in a relationship, but then tomorrow or the next day you're like, thank God I'm not in a relationship? Are you saying that you want to have a certain level of success, but you have no idea what success even means to you? You don't even know what kind of success you want. Is your vision clear? You want to have some kind of an idea, and the clearer you are, the better it is. This doesn't mean that you get attached to your vision. It just means that when you know what you're looking for, you are more likely to find the doors, the windows, the opportunities, and be aligned with the people and the actions necessary to have you realize that. So these are the 3 things that I definitely suggest that you look at if you've been feeling off and wonky and that sort of thing. And then lastly, compassion for yourself. I talk about this all the time in my videos, but beating yourself up, making yourself feel like crap, saying horrible things to yourself, and comparing yourself to other people, it's like a death sentence to your soul. Instead, offer yourself some extra tender, loving care. Take a break from technology if you need to. Like sometimes I have to do that. When I feel like, oh my God, I'm kind of getting lost in who I am versus who the world wants me to be. I take a break from technology. I remove myself completely, do lots of meditation, lots of self-care, and then I come back into the scene when I'm feeling a little more balanced. Don't be afraid to take that time. And don't feel like you're weak because you're taking time. It's actually a strong thing to do, to step away and to come back in a more balanced place. All right, my friends, I really feel like there's so much more I can say. If there's something that you're struggling with, if this is an issue for you, please don't hesitate to go to my website and book yourself in for a session, and let's work on this one-on-one. But if not, if you really just like the videos, look at the other videos, check out all the playlists. All of this content is free. And then of course, I'm on Instagram almost every day. Come there and have conversations with me and other people and let yourself be inspired and lifted up. You can totally do this and you're not alone. All right, my friends, I want to end this video. I don't want to make it too long, and I also need to go have a cup of coffee. So I care for you all very deeply. I know that you're powerful beings and you are capable and worthy of all that you desire. Until we see each other next time, don't you forget that we are in this together. Mwah.